All right. Shout out to Ravens for getting this W. Shout out to the Ravens for playing very well in this game. They're a great opponent. They're a great team. We already knew that going into this. It sucks, but I will say, as I said going into this game was not a must-win game. It was a game I wanted to win, and it was very important because it's another divisional matchup, and obviously every divisional matchup is the most important thing in the league because that helps you win your division, it helps you win your conference. But this wasn't like, we lose this game and then we're done, it's over, the season's over, right? This was a game where we lose, but as long as we show something in this game and show that we could do something in this game, I wasn't going to come out of this game being like, wow, this is the worst loss in human history. The problem is we lost at home, and that sucks. We lost to a great opponent, but we lost at home. And it sucks. Because, again, it is what it is, though. Let's go into this game. So, starting off right away, our offense looked like dog crap the first half. Our offense was garbage. We couldn't do anything. It was just trash. The second half, we really picked up. I mean, our first touchdown of the season was a punt return by Chuck Sizzle. If you told me going into this game, into this season, that Chuck Sizzle would have the first freaking punt, like the first touchdown of the season, I'd be like, wow, Joe threw him a touchdown? No, he had a punt return. But yeah, no. The second half, our offense lit up. Other than that interception when we were in the red zone with Joe, which, such a stupid play. If we don't throw that interception, we win that game. I think we win this game if we don't throw that interception. And obviously, everything is 20/20 vision right now with the fact that, we lost by 3 points. But we don't throw that interception in the red zone and we win this game. Which, again, like I said, there's so many different factors in this game. But breaking it down, our offense in the second half looked amazing. That was the offense that we know and love. That's the offense that we know is a great team and can move the ball respectably. And again, we moved the ball against a really great defense in the Ravens. They have a great defensive line, great linebacking core, one of the best in the league, and they have a great secondary. And we were able to move the ball and get going. So the takeaway from this game really is the fact that, yes, we sucked. Let's be honest. We sucked in this game in the first half. But second half, I mean, we threw 180 yards. We threw 2 touchdowns in the second half. Obviously, 1 interception. We ran the ball pretty efficiently for the 59 yards we did run. I think we should have ran the ball a tad bit more, but it is what it is. T. Higgins had a blow-up game, which is nice to see. Pay him the bag. Please give him all the money in the world right now. That man deserves everything. He did catch 8 of his 12 targets, and again, like I said, the second half, what I saw is exactly what I wanted to see. I said going into this game, as long as the second half, we saw this offense start getting going, as long as we saw something we can take away from this game and feel good about ourselves, that's exactly what we saw in the second half of this game. Was our offense getting going, right? Offensive line, for the most part, I mean, Joe only got sacked 1 time in this game. Yeah, he only got sacked 1 time in this game. Our offensive line, it wasn't perfect, but it was pretty dang good. Our offensive line was actually pretty dang good, and I give them props where props are due for offensive line. Now let's talk about our defense. Yeah, their first drive, they went right down the field on us and scored a touchdown. They really just bullied our defense altogether. We played a lot of bend don't break defense though, and I gotta give our defense a lot of credit because that first half was absolutely abysmal for our offense, and our defense only allowed 13 points, which in all honesty is a really big accomplishment above itself. But when you go into this game and you realize the fact we only made them punt the ball 2 times, we obviously punt the ball 3 times, but they only punt the ball 2 times, that really comes down to a point that's unacceptable. Yes, we did throw an interception, but for the most part, our defense did not really put any situation our defense wasn't put in any situation possible where I look at it and say, wow, our defense was absolutely, just like last week pretty much versus the Browns. So, it sucks, man. It really does. They also missed a field goal with Justin Tucker, a 59-yard field goal, but overall wise, the takeaway from this game is, yeah, Ravens are a good team. Yeah, they're trying to go win the AFC North, and there's a chance that they could go win the AFC North. I think we'll still win it. I think we still win the AFC North, but it is what it is, right? Last season we started off 0-2. We finished with the AFC Championship game, one drive away from going to the Super Bowl. Year before that, we started off slow. We got to the AFC Championship game and the Super Bowl. So it sucks, it does, but I don't think this has anything to do with doom or gloom for our season. We will be absolutely fine. What we saw in this game is, and yes, we lost, it sucks, but we saw that this team is back. This team is good to go. It's not perfect, right? We still have things to work on. We still have things to fix. There's never going to be 100% week 2 of the season. I mean, a lot of you guys brought up good points in the comment section where, last couple of seasons, it's been Joe takes 4 to 5 weeks to get going, right? So, yeah, it's not perfect. It's not like I'm sitting here saying, like, oh, this is what I wanted to see every single inch of it. But the second half is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see this offense get going in the second half. And it did. And I'm very happy with this game, coming away from it with our special teams unit on the punt return and our offense in the second half. I think our defense definitely struggled a lot and definitely did not get the team off the field as much as we would want to. We had 0 sacks today in Lamar Jackson. But again, a lot of that really came down to shutting down Lamar Jackson. And that's almost nearly impossible to do. Lamar in this game without J.K. Dobbins had 12 rushes. He led the team in rushing. And he had 54 rushing yards. And it seemed like every time we had him stopped or hit in the backfield or shut down in the backfield, he just outran our defense. And that's just a part of, playing Lamar Jackson. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, not only because of his arm, but because of his athletic gift. And it's something you're going to have to deal with if you play Lamar Jackson. We knew that going into this game. There are some plays that really ticked me off, like Cheeto giving up a touchdown to Nelson Aguilar. I thought that was absolutely disgusting. I don't know why we didn't have any safety help on that, other than maybe Lou this expected Cheeto would be able to shut down Nelson Aguilar, which I would expect that too. But, or maybe again, watching back that play, maybe we did have safety help and the guy messed up. Because Nick Scott got hurt in this game and we saw a lot of Jordan Battle. So again, like I said, we had to look back and kind of break that down and see how that ended up going. But it was an ugly game, man. It was AFC North football, and you hate to lose at home. You really hate to lose at home because next time we play the Ravens, it's going to be Thursday night. It's going to be a short week. We're going to have a very tough, gritty game, and it's not going to be easy, man. It's not going to be. But, this is really the hard part of our season, right? It's starting off the first 2 games like the way we're starting off right now. We play the Ravens, we play the Browns. 2 really great defenses, really great defensive opponents, really good opponents in general. And I'm not going to even trash the Browns or I'm not going to trash the Ravens here because both of those teams are pretty good teams. So we started off tough. This was a very hard start to the season. But now we play the Titans, the Cards, and the Seahawks. And then we have a bye week. So we're going to bounce back into those games. We're going to go 3-0. We're going to obviously go a bye week. We're going to beat the 49ers out of bye week. We're going to go 4-0 there. We're going to bounce back. 4-2, guys. 4-2 starts here. I'm confident. Houday Nation. We're going to go to the Super Bowl this year. Still finish the job. Getting a Super Bowl for Queen City. Houday. Let's go. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.